And the last series I'm going to analyze is the one between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors, which ended in Game 7 with a win for the Cavs. In this series, Toronto showed why their future looks bright and which are the players to build on. Scottie Barnes played a great series. He averaged 24.1 points per game, 6.1 rebounds and 8.6 assists. He played some great defense and overall had a solid impact on basically every aspect of the game. RJ Barrett scored more than 24 points game 2, and he was a super reliable offensive source for his team. He even scored a buzzer beater very similar to the one made by Kawhi Leonard in 2019. And just like a lot of his teammates, did a good job on both ends of the floor. But the best surprise for the Raptors was certainly Colin Murray-Boyles. I said in the preview how Jakob Poeltl would have probably been an easy target for Cleveland, especially in the pick and rolls between James Harden and Jarrett Allen. So I expected the Austrian to play few minutes in these games, but I honestly didn't expect the rookie to have such a good impact in a playoff series like this one. So this team is young, it is tough, and their switching defense caused a lot of problems for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Cavs, on the other hand, seemed a completely different team from the one that we saw last season. Their offense is slower, is heavily pick and roll centered, and this is certainly something that has been caused by the trade that saw Darius Garland going to the Los Angeles Clippers in exchange for James Harden. But I honestly didn't expect this many pick and rolls in the Cleveland Cavaliers offense, because they kind of kill the offensive flow that this team was capable of reaching, especially in the past season. But getting back to the series, a lot of Cleveland's offensive production went through James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, and Evan Mobley, obviously, but they mainly scored on static plays, broken plays, and generally individual plays. While Jarrett Allen was very inconsistent, in some game you could feel his positive impact on the court, while in other he almost seemed like he was on the court by accident. And overall, I think that Jarrett Allen could be way better for Cleveland and has to be way better for Cleveland if he wants to reach the conference finals with them. But I also think that the supporting cast did a good job. Dennis Schroeder played a great fourth quarter in Game 5. So good that Donovan Mitchell didn't want to get in the game instead of his German teammate and let him finish the quarter and win the game for the Cavs. Strus had a double-digit average scoring with 38% from 3. And Merrill did a solid job too, but the two exceptions, in my opinion, were Dean Wade and Jalen Tyson, who have to step up in the next series if the Cavs wants to upset the Detroit Pistons and have a chance to compete in the Eastern Conference Finals. So will they have a chance to get there? In my opinion, they certainly have a chance to compete against the Pistons and also against the team that will go to the conference finals between the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks. So Cleveland going to the NBA finals is not a scenario that I would totally exclude, but they must play better and more as a team to achieve this big goal. So let me know in the comments your opinion about if Cleveland could reach such a huge goal. And with that said, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.